There are currently nearly 6,000 children in Border Patrol custody. And for the first time, the Biden administration, we are seeing video from inside one of these facilities. We're just getting the video in now. And the Biden administration allowed a television camera to accompany Border Patrol agents inside a Customs and Border Patrol facility in Donna, Texas. It's one of the holding centers that is housing the hundreds of unaccompanied children that continue to be taken in by border agents every day. While this is our first look into one of these facilities, again, to remind you, it is a government-guided look, pure and simple. The Biden administration is still not giving the press full access into these facilities, so we are only seeing what they let us see. Well, our own Antonia Hilton is on the ground in Donna, Texas. And Antonia, with those caveats, what have we seen? What have we gotten? What have we gotten access to?
So, Chuck, I am right in front of the Donna processing facility here on the border in Texas. And we actually have received some pretty alarming and critical information that reporters have been asking for, as you mentioned, for days and weeks now. There are 4,100 people detained inside of this facility behind me, this sort of series of tent structures here. And those 4,100 people, compare that to the 250 intended capacity for proper social distancing during COVID. And so there is massive overflow and certainly not so proper social distancing happening there. But what's really fascinating about the data we just received is that 3,400 of those people, 3,400 of the 4,100 are children, unaccompanied minors who have come here. And even more alarming than that, we're also finding out that about 39 of those kids have been in this facility for at least 15 days. And to give viewers a little bit of context here, this is a Border Patrol processing facility. These are not the shelters yet, although we hear that they are going to build additional tents here that are proper shelters for kids. But these processing facilities, they're not meant to have kids for more than 72 hours. That's required by law. And then they're supposed to go into a foster care-like shelter system here run by the Office of Refugee Resettlement. And so we have kids who are supposed to have been out of there after 72 hours who have been there for about 15 days. And, you know, this is one of the facilities that's been at the center of controversy, Chuck, over the last several weeks, as not just reporters have asked for access, but, you know, Republicans have also hit the Biden administration hard on this and the condition that adults, but also that these thousands of children are in right now on the border. You know, I've covered this over the years, and often inside of these processing facilities that aren't meant for long-term proper care, you know, people are experiencing, you know, often unsanitary conditions. They tell lawyers they haven't seen the sun for an extended period of time. They're having trouble getting access to food and to proper sanitation, and it's often a disorienting experience. And so reporters right now are really processing these images and concerned, frankly, primarily about the number of kids inside this facility, Chuck.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.